can do, sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Bellevue, Washington, with a stop at the Department of Family and Children's Services. Why would you do that, Frauditor? What a dirty rat you are. Well, he gets trespassed for his trouble, no doubt. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
Yeah, hi. Looking to see if I can get a public records request form.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. I was also kind of curious, just random, why is a confidential visitor sheet up here?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Why is there a confidential visitor sign-in sheet? Seems not very confidential in public like that.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm the office manager. This is the way it was set up, and it is confidential because the names are blocked here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate
Here's
it.
your request form.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This is our Frauditor behind the camera. He's far from finished, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, because the video runs for another 42 minutes. Now, I'm not going to make you suffer through all that. I suffered through it, so you don't have to. All right, then. Let's find out what else this Yahoo's going to do.
You want to speak with someone?
I'm looking to get a public records request form.
Public record request form?
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Thanks.
Now I'm confused. The lad just got a public records request form. What's the difference between where he was and where he's at now? It's all under the same building, isn't it? Yeah, I'm confused, but I'm not a frauditor. Maybe I don't have the proper knowledge and training to know about these things.
Well, I'm going to fill it out and then I'll send it back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just a minute.
Good.
Okay, client wants form public request.
If you're recording, you're not allowed.
Oh, yeah.
You're not asked permission. Turn it off.
No, it's not going to happen.
It is going to happen. Don't talk to him. He needs to be booted out of the office, please.
I can promise you one thing. It's not going to happen.
You're going to leave the office, sir.
No, I'm not.
You need to call cops otherwise. He does not have permission to record anything. Did you give him permission to record?
No.
Okay. Sir, you cannot record.
Oh, yeah, I can. I know you might be from a regime like, you know, North Korea or something, but you actually came to a new country. I'm sorry. I can't hear your communism.
What we have here is another frauditor trying to predict the future. Oh, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm not turning off my camera. Right. Well, you could leave your camera on all you want, sweetheart, but you won't be recording inside this building. Let's carry on.
Sorry. I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
So you're not going to give me a public records request form? Okay. Well, do have business with security. So if you got a minute, I'd like to have you recommend to that guy not to call the police. It's probably not going to go well.
These are two different companies, two different agencies.
Companies? Oh, yeah.
Two different departments.
They are definitely.
I have no control over what he does.
Oh, fair enough.
He's in
so
charge
you're
of-
only with DCYF?
That is correct.
Gotcha.
This is a really long video, as most Frauditor videos are, so I'm going to have to go through here and cut a majority of it out. Don't worry, you're not going to miss a thing. Dr. Dave's going to take good care of you. Let's get to the good parts.
5 minutes later.
Not in there. You're recording people without permission. Get out of here, sir.
Sir, you need to stop. Calm
I'm not
down.
gonna stop here.
You need to calm down, okay?
Okay, I'm calm.
De-escalate, okay? All right. Look, I'm gonna try to smooth this over. I'm gonna try to de-escalate this and explain something to you, okay? This is implied consent for entry because it's a government agency. You have every liberty to record in public. This is a publicly accessible area, okay? So what I'm telling you is, based on state statutes, RCW 9.73 is the privacy statute. However, it doesn't allow for you to control or limit video and audio in public. This is public.
You cannot take. Did you give permission to him to
We
talk
asked
to you?
him not to
You
record
did?
us, and he's
Did you
still
guys give
recording
any
us.
permission?
So why don't we do this? Let's
He's
just
still
step
recording
aside
us.
for a sec, okay?
I'm not going to talk to you until the cop shows up.
All right.
Thank you so
that's-
much.
That's your right.
That's the best way to handle a frauditor, sir. Don't speak to them until the police arrive. I wonder what our frauditor did that he has to be a frauditor. Do you think he has a criminal record, good people? The chances are really good on that. Yeah, there's only a handful of frauditors who don't have criminal arrest records, and I'm talking about that's 0.001%.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yeah, I'm actually here working on a story about some public records request issues with the Department of Social and Health Services.
Okay.
And DCYF absolutely had no problems. DSHS is actually attempting to abridge my liberties. Obviously making a phone call that they shouldn't be making. It's a call for service that doesn't need to happen. So I don't know, can you explain exactly why you called the police when no crime was committed?
I was doing my job. My supervisor wanted him off property. He didn't have permission to record.
Oh,
that's why I called you guys.
Well, I guess here's the brass tacks of it. Part of what I'm here covering, and we can, I guess, get right to the bottom of this since you're here, Kaneshiro, is I absolutely can record in there. RCW 9.73 is extraordinarily clear. If there is no expectation of privacy when you're in public, you can record video and audio there.
Well, I certainly do like that, don't you good people? No expectation of privacy in public. Well, I tell you, if the tables were turned, the frauditors would expect some privacy in public, wouldn't they? Absolutely.
A few minutes later.
So actually, while we're waiting, Kaneshiro, if I could ask you, what is leading you to reasonably believe that this is a private business?
It is an establishment that can control their own premises. They have the authority to do that.
So you're saying public forum doctrine doesn't apply here?
We'll see what they have to say. They have more understanding on their facility.
You're saying
what their
Fordyce
awareness are.
versus the City of Seattle, Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals doesn't control here.
Sir, we're going to wait and see what they have to say on the matter, and then we will go from there. Here they come.
How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
So, I understand you had issues with this gentleman recording. What did you require from police today?
So he was recording our navigator, which is not allowed.
Okay.
It's a restricted area, and he's not allowed to record restricted area.
Oh, ma'am, I didn't see any restricted signs up, and the doors were wide open. I walked right in. The doors are wide open, ma'am.
So we asked him to stop, and he wouldn't stop.
Correct.
Correct. And so then we asked him to leave the building, and then he wouldn't leave the building.
Okay. And moving forward, what is your goal here?
Our goal is to have him stop recording in restricted areas.
Okay, so now that he has done that, is there anything further?
Now that he's
Oh, let me be clear here. I'm gonna go back in there unless I'm trespassed. So let me just be really clear about that. Unless you trespass me and then I will file a civil suit against you personally. He has qualified immunity. You don't.
Okay, that's
so just
fine.
understand that the civil suit, you don't get the state protection.
Can you just tell me the purpose of you coming?
Absolutely. If your maniac employee back there had actually done the correct thing and asked instead of been belligerent and been disorderly,
Okay,
I
sir.
probably could have explained.
Okay.
I came here working on a story
Okay.
regarding some person who alleges that they were having some issues with DSHS. I'm an investigative journalist.
Oh, yes, indeed. The lad's an investigative journalist. And he said he's going back in that building unless he's trespassed. Well, be careful what you wish for, Frauditor, because you may just get it. And he's going to file a civil suit because that lady doesn't have qualified immunity. And even if she did, he's going to take her qualified immunity. Isn't that right, Sonny boy?
Okay.
They came back to record their process of attempting to do a public records request. And guess what? When I went to record the public records request process...
Okay, I lost you there. So you said that they came back, the customer came back to
The customer
record?
came back because
Sorry.
they were told there's
During the
nothing
process.
restricted about information.
I
We all know
have
that.
the WAC here, or the information that we've been given that says that there are restricted areas and the navigator station is a restricted area. You cannot record there.
Sure, and let me
And
be
so
clear
the-
about this. There's nothing over there. Absolutely zero signage that does it. And this is a lobby and a foyer, okay? It's publicly accessible.
Right.
The Privacy Act in Washington State, which is RCW 9.73, does not cover in any way, shape, or form a disallowance of the press to come and do their business to record video and audio in places that are publicly accessible.
Okay.
So you can't say you can't turn your camera this way. You know, that case was handled back in 1948.
I wonder what the deal with this Frauditor is. Why does he do this? Oh, that's right. He's fighting for American freedoms that we already enjoy. But why does he really do it? He has a criminal record? Something prevents him from finding a real job? This is easier than working a real job? I mean, what's your deal, Frauditor? And why you cover up your face like that? Oh, that's right. He's creating his own privacy, good people.
Sir, if
Eyes
you...
can't be trespassed, okay?
If you want to talk to somebody about it, you can go to somebody.
No, I'm going to go in there and conduct my business, and the only way I'm not going to
I
conduct
just need
my
to know what
business
your
is
business is, because...
to do the public records request
So
process.
let me, okay, I can get you a form
No,
and we
no.
can do that.
To document it.
You want to document. You cannot document where there's a restricted
Well, you know
area.
what? We're going to have to agree to disagree. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go back in there and do exactly what I just said, unless I get trespassed. That's it. That's the only way this is going to go down.
So are you going to record my navigator station again?
I don't even know what the navigator station
It's where
is.
you went up to the information
The information desk? I'm going to go back to the information
Okay,
desk.
so then I will trespass you because you're not allowed to do that.
So are you going to
Would you
enforce
like
the
a written
trespass?
form, sir?
Yes, I would.
Okay, I'm going to
So
go ahead
that,
and
can
prepare
I
that.
just say something here?
Yeah.
Oh, no, ma'am. You can't say anything because whatever you have to say of is no importance at all to this Frauditor. Remember, he's a narcissistic sociopath. Matter of fact, he's a malignant narcissist. And that's the worst kind there is, ma'am. So, just go ahead, get on with your trespass, and then you can go on with your day.
What's being done right now, and unfortunately, even though Officer Kanashiro's a nice guy, he is profoundly wrong in this case. And the problem that's going to come back is, even though he believes he's doing the right thing, he has qualified immunity. He's not going to get in trouble. Guarantee 100%. You two are really scaling the mountain here. And that qualified immunity that he has, you don't possess. So you're putting yourselves at civil jeopardy.
I am by talking to you, but all I'm doing is explaining to you the process and how we could
Sure.
help your client.
No, I
all.
want to be clear. It's not my client.
Okay,
It's a
what's the
tip. It's a
client
tip
that
and a
you know
lead that
about?
I got
Okay.
from a citizen
Okay.
who said, "Hey, here's the problem that I experienced at DSHS here." So I came here to look into that.
Okay.
And as soon as I got back there, this guy right here went crazy.
You can't record restricted areas, sir. I'm really sorry. You
Ma'am,
can't record
We're just
that.
going to have to agree to disagree
Okay,
on this
that's
because
fine.
the fact of the matter is that case from 1948, McDonald versus the United States.
I'm just
it
going by
resolved
what I-
this
what
at
I-
the Supreme Court of the United States nearly 75 years ago.
All frauditors sound like a broken record, don't they? They always want to quote the Supreme Court or some kind of district court What did he say it was? What was the court case? I'm going to have to go look that up. Let me wind that back. All right, good people. I looked up that case he quoted, McDonald v. United States, 1948. And it says here that the hands of the police are tied unless they have a search warrant issued by a judge and yada, yada, yada. I don't get it. Yeah, you know what? Frauditors quote out of their ass, don't they? About what?
Would you like a written copy of the
I would,
trespass?
yeah.
Would you like to provide your information for this trespass
I would
order?
definitely not like to do that, yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Actually, also, Kaneshiro, can I get Supervisor Corporal Sergeant, whoever that would be, to come
Would you like
in?
the supervisor to the scene?
I would, yeah. Thank you.
I can go ahead.
All right, thanks.
Okay,
Do you have a business card, Diana?
I do. I'll go get one.
Great. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Procedures on there. You understand that?
Yeah, no, I'm asking that it just not be done today. So
Well,
even
you have
though-
to follow the. You have to
Okay,
follow
so
the
you're
process.
going to affirm what Officer Kaneshiro just did?
I don't know what I don't
He just
have any other
trespassed.
background. Then you
You're
want
gonna-
and you want to appeal it.
No, I want this revoked right now. I'm saying that this is an unlawful trespass. My rights as press have just been violated. I'm asking for this to be done.
Did you identify yourself as a press?
Absolutely, I did.
To who?
I told everybody that I was working on this.
Okay.
And
Well,
Officer
you're
Kanesh-
working on a story. Doesn't that anybody? Anybody can work on a story.
Well,
did you identify yourself as press? Do you have credentials?
Absolutely,
Where are
and
your
I don't have to.
credentials?
You don't have to show press credentials.
Oh, Frauditor, you should get some press credentials like Looney Lana has. Oh, that's a real nice badge. And she made it. Or did her niece make it? I think her niece made it. She's in kindergarten. Yeah, it looks real nice, doesn't it?
Sorry.
Did you identify yourself that you are press?
Yes, I said I'm an investigative journalist. I'm working on a story. So that's really crystal clear. I don't have to identify to the government. I mean, it's not just police officers. It's also any other employees of government. I don't have to identify with documents so that I can be pressed. Everyone's pressed. You're pressed.
So
you're
what-
pressed, we're all pressed.
Okay. So what is it that you want now?
I'm just wanting Officer Kaneshiro's trespass overwritten by you.
This Yahoo is supposed to be some kind of YouTube attorney, but he doesn't understand the police don't trespass anybody. They only issue a trespass when the owner of the building or property says, hey, I want this person out of here. Police just don't drive around and issue trespass warnings and trespasses. It's stupid. The guy is stupid.
Well, he's not trespassing you.
Well, but he is issuing the trespass.
He's issuing the trespass. Yes,
So I'm
they're
asking,
trespassing you.
I'm asking the police department to instruct them that their trespass against me is unlawful. It violates the law.
Did they ask you to leave?
Yeah, they called the police.
No, did the staff there ask you to leave?
No, he just said I couldn't record.
Okay. So no one in there asked you to leave.
No.
No one.
They asked me to
Who
not
signed the
record.
trespass?
Well, the lady inside is going to come out and sign it.
Yeah.
I mentioned that she didn't get a chance to come out yet.
Sure.
But that being said, they did ask you to leave in our presence. I'm not sure if they told you that before, but while we were standing there, they said that their goals
Sure,
in this
and that's
interaction
why I left.
were for you to leave.
So Steve, so they did ask you to leave. So that means the trespass is lawful if you decide you didn't want to leave.
Well, good people, I have to leave it there because they stand there and argue for another 12 minutes. You've been trespassed. Get out. Go already. Leave. Well, you can bet your last dollar there's going to be incoming federal lawsuits. Right. Man, these frauditors spend a fortune on lawsuits, don't they? $400 a pop? Well, at any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, sweetheart. You think you might find a real job one day? Probably not. Cheers to that.
If you have official business, let me know which office you wish to go to, and I will escort you there. Otherwise, you are leaving the building.
Listen, I come with no ill will. I'm not giving you ID. I don't care what you do. If you want to take me in right now, let's do it. You want to do it?
You're gonna listen for a second. Turn around.
For a second? Let's go.
$60, guys, is what we're trying to raise. So if you can help out, contribute towards it, feel free to donate, guys.
I won't ever ask for money on this channel again.
You touch my phone, you can touch my phone. Okay? You touch my phone. Why did you touch my phone? She touched my property.
I'm allowed to be around your vehicles, buddy. Get used to it. This is the way it's going to be. You understand? You putting your hand up is a violation. Sir? You're obstructing my camera.
You know where I get a rub and tug?
You know, I get a rub and tug. You know, a massage, rub and tug.
Hey, what's up, guys? So we're here at the America's Best Value. We're trying to get a room.
I'm asking for help. Please, guys, I need y'all's help.
You can't solicit a trespass, bro. You just solicited a trespass.
I asked her what she wanted.
No, you can't say, do you want them trespassing? You can't use that line.
She touched my phone. I got it on a video. I want to arrest her. I want to arrest her. You're going to go to jail now.
Rub and tug. Anyone? When I get a rub and tug? Look at the cops coming in. Don't tell me they're coming to bother me. Huh? For what? What am I getting arrested for?
We're a little low on funds, guys. So I want to make a quick video. If there's any way you guys can help out, we're trying to get a room.
Where are you going? Where are you heading? All that? No. I'm not going to answer any questions.
I'm going to pay it too, okay? We're done already. I got you in our videos. This is a public sidewalk. She touched me. She touched my phone, okay? This is an expensive phone. This is almost 1,200, okay?
Mrs. Potato's breaking my balls, everyone. She's straight up breaking my balls.
I will never beg you for it. I won't beg nobody for nothing.
Please don't touch me.
Step outside.
Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Just here walking around, videotaping the hallways and the artwork and things like that for your own personal use.
That's called freedom of press. Am I detained now?
Go ahead and place your hands behind your back, sir.
You're going to really arrest me?
Yes, I'm really going to arrest you.
I'm going to step outside. And now, what's your name? Why don't you have your name tag on?
My name is
Don't
Officer
touch me.
Brian
You're walking
Paul.
up way too close to me.
Yes.
I caught crabs once. I've had crabs a few times.
But if you want to violate my rights, like I said, the second you leave, I'm going to open that door. I'm letting you know now.
Now you're going to listen. Yes, you're going to listen. I'm going to expose you guys, okay? For the tyrants that you are. I have more than 100 million people that have viewed our videos.
You want to go to handcuffs?
Call your sergeant.
Call your sergeant.
Do
you want to go to handcuffs to go to jail?
I dare you.
There's
no law that says I need
to film over there.
Do not call your sergeant.
Film over there.
Call your sergeant.
Donate to the PayPal if you can help out. If you can't, I understand.
PayPal link below. So if any of you would like to send me some money to help me out, I could greatly use it, but I'm not begging you for it.
So just leave. I live here.
Once you're pulled over and we request information, you need to supply that information to us, okay?
You sure?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Yeah, I'm asking if
Yes,
you're
I'm
sure.
sure.
No, that's not how it goes.
I'm not interested in talking to you. Have a nice day. Buddy, I'm going to ask you not to escalate things and just leave me alone here. You folks are intimidating a Palestinian. I am a Palestinian, and you folks are circling around me, trying to antagonize.
So if anybody wants to send about $10,000 over to my PayPal, Cash App, or Bitcoin, there's the addresses right there.
I told you to leave me alone. If you continue to follow me, it's harassment. If anybody touches me, I will.
Either any of us, we're not going to be okay with it.
I will have you arrested if you put hands on me.
No. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. There's a difference.
If you want to come at me at once, I'll take you both down.
Stop following me. Do not harass me. I'm walking on my free will. So leave me alone.
I don't answer questions. Yeah. I don't answer questions.
All right.
If you want to play that way, I don't answer questions.
Just stepped on my tripod, man.
What's wrong
with you? Name and badge number.
Sir.
Look how close he is to
Johnson,
you guys. Look how close he is
468.
to me. Look at what this.
I do not. No searches or seizures. Okay. Close my door. Close my door. Okay. You are violating my rights.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you one time. Do not talk to me. I'm not interested in talking to you.
I'm not interested
Have a wonderful day. Either. Just filming. I'm just filming. I am just filming peacefully. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Arabic, so you don't call yourself Palestinian. And bro, get your dumb ass out of here.
I'm not
Get your dumb ass out of here.
You just have defamed me. You just defamed me. You just defamed me.
I'm also a constitutional law scholar. I'm a constitutional law scholar.